In this video, I'm going to cover closures topic. So basically, from MDN definition, we can say that a closure is a combination of a function bundled together with a reference to its surrounding state. Closures are created every time a function is created at function creation time. So for now, this definition can be a bit confusing for you, but I will try to give some examples to describe this topic in a bit more developer-friendly fashion. And maybe at the end of this video, we can give our own definition, which will be more representative for the beginners or for the developers which came from in other languages. So let's implement our inner and outer functions from the previous example, but in a bit different fashion. So basically, let's define function outer, and inside outer function we will have our inner function, like so. And let's have some counter variable which will be 0 by default. And here let's increment our counter, and let's call inner function here and outer function here. And after increment, let's simply console log our counter. And maybe for a bit more beautiful output, let's give some label in our console log to have more beautiful output. Okay, and let's run our script. Node main, and our counter is 1. Okay, and if we for example call outer twice, we will have two results here and the same one, because when we call outer we have initialization of counter like 0, and we increment it once in such way. But what if we return our inner function like so? So in JavaScript we can return function as a results from any function. This is the normal situation. And let's have some variable, I don't know, some func, and it will be equal of the outer result. We invoke outer function, and here we will have result of this invocation. So basically we should have inner callback here as a result. And let's call func a couple times. And what we will see here if we run our script. Let's think about a couple seconds. Okay, you should imagine some result in your mind, and I will run the script. So we can see that our results is collected, and counter is 3 now, So, and why this stuff happened like so. So basically, when we did this operation, we return inner function, and we have enclosure the value of our counter. So we invoke outer function for once, yeah. We initialize it this state, yeah. So from the definition, yeah, a closure is a combination of a function bundled together with reference to its surrounding state. So basically, outer function, it is a surrounding state for the inner function. And we invoked outer for one time, we initialized this counter variable, and we return this function itself, which has access to this counter. And this counter state, it's initialized and it is somewhere in memory, yeah? Okay, the main thing that we need to remember, if we return some function from the function as a function result, so we will have our outer function, yeah, as a surrounding state for inner function which we return. And using this approach, we can do different interesting stuff. Later on, we can, prepare some caching example or whatever. So, but the main thing to remember this concept. Okay, I guess that's it, and we're ready to go with our next topic.